So we've had the anthems for the third, fourth playoff now in the Llewellyn Cup. Cambodia up against Slovenia. And these two sides pretty well in this competition, but just fell at the semi-final stage. For Cambodia, it was so heartbreaking in the semi-final. They drew 6-all with Sweden, but they lost 1-0 in penalties. For Slovenia, it was 6-3 up against Croatia. So Sweden and Croatia will play in the final. Cambodia up against Slovenia then in this third, fourth playoff. So Cambodia so close to a final berth, but they will try to finish high. Finished 34th a couple of years ago when they won the competition in the red. Slovenia is already improving, and last year they finished in last place in Mexico City, so they're a bit better than that, and both looking to try and finish as high as they can and finish third in this fifth tier competition underway. Final game for these two. Twist and a turn, and half a chance, and it's a pass that for Cambodia. The shot is blocked there. That one just over from Lovric at the other side. It'll be hard to tell which way this will go. Here's Vanet. Given away up the other side. Slovenia trying to dance round Juris. The jury's out, and maybe could have taken a strike early on. Kara with the effort for Cambodia. Kara, and that's another good try. Vanet now takes over. Most of the other possession going Cambodia's way. Kara, what's the space if required? It's going to straight to the goalkeeper's hands. And up to the far side with Milos Lovric supporting Vozol. That's too high. I think it was diverted the way it was for a corner. Across it comes for Vozol. Damn near number 6 for Cambodia. That would dally around. There's free kick coming here. There's 3 players in the own half, I think. Oh, rattling up off the goalkeeper. And Jurasevic, the goalkeeper for Slovenia. Damn, can't quite reach in there against Vozol. And now look at the space up the other end. And there's the goal there for Milos Lovric. They've had to live off scraps of it possession-wise here Slovenia, and they have opened the scoring here inside 4 minutes. A nice Route 1 bit of play. Just caught out the Cambodian players who weren't back defensively. Perhaps a chance to quickly equalise. Is off the board at the near post, and look at this fella, Lovrich up there again. This time just cut out before he got the chance to take a strike at goal. Dam going to use the board for a teammate on the far side. Comes back to Dam, it's too high. Almost 5 minutes played. Slovenia supporters were absolutely delighted with the way that they've kind of had to hang in there a bit possession wise, but they've got the lead. Spinning it on Lovrich. One two with Vazdic. Space here for Vozol. He can find the gap. Find a teammate. Oh, and the lob was a nice idea, but just so tight. And Lovrich tried to go with the inventive routine. Given away again, and Lovrich just can't quite get the feet work in order. Corner here, Cambodia. Across there for Makara. Back it goes, and back to the goalkeeper. Keeper couldn't quite pick it up, it wasn't quite reaching his box. Now forward again here, they're leaving themselves open, and it's a long ranger which is well stopped there and just stays in the box. It was Frank Vozol with it. Vanet wide, and a little foot away from Jurasevich, which helps it go by, and that one clatters off the post up the other end. Chances from both sides here. But Slovenia had to hang on a bit in the first 3 or 4 minutes, have the lead at the break. Entertaining watch this. There is good crowd watching on. It's a warm day, a bit overcast today, but still a warm day in Cardiff and Butte Park, and good entertainment here in pitch 2 in the third fourth playoff in the Llewellyn Cup. This was the neat play for the opening goal, Route 1, but Cambodia leaving themselves exposed at the back when they're trying to attack, and particularly now that they're behind at the break. Slovenia with the lead by a goal to 0. So a minute's break, and we are ready to restart here. Entertaining fair for the first 7 minutes. Who will finish third in the competition, this Tier 5 competition, the men's mixed side of the Women's World Cup. Rath with a drive in the first 15 seconds of the second half. quickly in here for Sima, can't quite get the touch. Wozel trying to dispossess, but Sima plays across. It's blocked. Rath now plays it across the other side. Sima off the board. Rath with the strike, decided to go wide instead. Delicately played. Sima couldn't finish at the near side. They're playing some nice intricate stuff, but just can't quite find that space to shoot, and then when they get the ball pinched off them, they put themselves under pressure because they've got so many committed. Even in this 4-a-side game, tactics and all that. Ball switched across here. Oh, and it's crept in. And would you believe it? Slovenia, who are struggling to get any sort of possession, are counter-attacking so beautifully. And Frank Wozel with a second goal here, and Cambodia are 2 behind after all the play and the chance that they've had. Loverett's complaining there that he's getting pushed and pulled. Here's Sima. It's another one off target. The keeper did have to make the save though. I think it was going high anyhow. So it will be a rolling from the corner. Sima. And there is the moment that Cambodia have been waiting for a long time. And they are on the board. So they finally found the goal, and they're on a trail for a comeback. Now flicking a turn there. Good skill here. Here's Wozel. Good save, but fired home by Milos Lovric. And Slovenia again pounce when they get the possession. 3-1 up with 4 to play. It's a classic game. When you see it in the 11-a-side game, a team sometimes just doesn't get the possession, team that plays the fancy football, but they are dispatched of by some clinical play in the counter-attack. This is what Slovenia are doing, and here is Lovric. It's set up, but it's over from Goran Miraz. 4-1 may well have been too much of a comeback for Cambodia. Good save from Jurasiewicz. And up the other end comes Milos Lovric, and yet again Cambodia are going to be feeling how on earth they'll be 4-1 down. It's quite astonishing this. This is going to be Rath, and well, that's some header. Headers we don't see too often, just with the nature of the size of the goals, but the header is good. It's 2-4 on the scoreboard. Slovenia 4-2 ahead. Cambodia with 3 minutes to find 2 more at least. Twisting the turn, and they have got another one. Four-3 now. Oh, the nervousness for Slovenia now. Cambodia have finally found their shooting boots. Rath on that far side. 2 and a bit minutes to play. They're at full pace now here, Cambodia, trying to restart. Sima looking for Rath. And here's Lovric. Lovric cushioning the ball so well. Block came in, thought, was he fouled? They play on here, Cambodia. Tackling from Wozel. Play on here. They did really well, and the play-ons worked superbly as Wozel scored. Cambodia just stopped there. The ball was just outside the box, played it along, and there was Wozel coming and smash it for 5-3. Minute and a half to play. Here's Rath. Continues on. Sima. Back to Rath. It's beaten away by Jurasevic and just inside his box to hold. Twister turning away, found another long range strike from Frank Vozol, and that's 6 goals for Slovenia. Surely 3-goal cushion with a minute to play is too much for Cambodia. That's nearly an all goal. Absolute keystone cops here at the end of the game. Action everywhere. Game is just stretched completely because Cambodia chasing goals. I wonder how Cambodia will feel, because in the first half there could have been 3, 4, 5 goals they could have scored at least. So much possession, just couldn't get a shot really fully on target. There was 1 or 2 good saves from Jurasevic, but then so clinical Slovenia have been on that break. Every time the balls bounce to them, whoever they've had up top has more or less scored. Almost every time. Usually Orvic or Vozol. There is the final whistle from the referee. And Cambodia, who were a penalty shootout inch away from the main final, have lost out in the 3rd, 4th playoff to Slovenia, who were absolutely ruthless. When they got any hint of possession, particularly in the first half, they found the ball at the other end and they scored. Cambodia with some of the best football of the game, but they just could not finish. And real entertainment on show here. Some fine goals as well. That was a good header, but Cambodia just left themselves too much work to do, and when they were making themselves even more exposed defensively, they were conceding goals further, even in their comeback. Great entertainment to see from both sides. Big credit to Vozol and Lovric, I think, for Slovenia. But it will be 3rd place in the Llewellyn Cup for Slovenia, 4th for Cambodia. Big entertainment on the show. Cambodia 3, Slovenia 6. We move into the Dragon Cup next on pitch 2 with South Korea and Netherlands, and then we'll have commentary in around 45 minutes time for Denmark against the Ivory Coast in the 3rd, 4th playoff. But up next you can enjoy the ambience of South Korea against Netherlands for the 7th, 8th playoff.